I'm scared for people's lives because of my nurse friend. A nurse friend of mine often shares her work stories with me and confides in me about certain things, and some of it honestly makes me uncomfortable. When I express how alarming her stories sound, she dismisses me, saying I'm weak and that what she's doing is normal for nurses. But I'm starting to feel like I'm losing my mind, especially since she works in the pediatric unit. For example, she's mentioned giving kids drugs like morphine multiple times without a prescription because they were in pain and were crying, and she hates the sound of crying babies, and that despite the doctor saying no. She's also slapped a 6-year cancer patient because he slapped her when he was in severe pain, and when the child told on her, she gaslighted the family and staff, calling the child a liar. She's also told me that she prefers unconscious kids so she can do whatever she wants to them and has thoughts about hurting patients and staff she dislikes. She even laughs off death in front of grieving families, saying she's become numb to it and all nurses are like that, but I can't shake the feeling that this isn't okay. Is this behavior normal in nursing, or am I right to be worried? Edit. I'm struggling right now reading the comments and realizing that I wasn't crazy for thinking the obvious. I feel so bad for staying silent and I feel responsible. She is my childhood and family friend, so I've known her my whole life, and that's probably why I was finding it hard to think of her as a monster. Reporting her is going to feel like turning a family member to police, but I'll do the right thing. I have asked my older sister to call me when she wakes up and I'll tell her everything and ask her to help me with this and report her. Story number 2. AITA for offering cash instead of my labor for a wedding gift? I'm a hobby baker. I've gifted cakes to family and friends before, but I'm very firm about not taking orders. It is not enjoyable to me and would not be a profitable endeavor unless I was pursuing it as a career. These gifts are typically for birthday parties, and the gift receiver gives me a size and a very general idea of what they would want it to look like, and I honor that in my own style and ability. A cousin approached me about doing her wedding cake as your wedding gift to us. After a brief discussion, I confirmed that it would not be a good fit. After she persisted in arguing the reasons, I switched tactics and offered to pay $250 towards her cake order placed with someone else. The amount came from it being the maximum I would have considered spending on her gift. She took a lot of offense at this, saying she can afford a cake, and I was implying she approached me because she can't. When I said I hadn't meant anything by it, but that was my budget for a gift, she said it would barely cover a deposit for the kind of cake she would want.